Philosophy. I go around the world talking about philosophy to chiropractors. Some people say I'm more philosophical than most chiropractors they ever met. I'd have to believe that sometimes. But you guys should own this. I shouldn't be traveling around doing road shows on stages telling chiropractors about philosophy. There should be chiropractors up here next to me telling this chiropractic story. It shouldn't be my job. But I saw chiropractors bickering. I saw them infighting. I saw them telling each other what they didn't like about the profession to me. And while everybody was complaining about the profession, there were the keys to the kingdom for chiropractic on the wall, and I just went and took them. I said, if they're not going to unite this profession, I'm going to unite this profession, because I'm going to host the largest podcast in the world, and I'm going to tell their story, whether they're in this association or that association, if they practice this technique or that technique, whether they went to that school, whatever accredited agency that they believe in, I'm going to unite them. I'm going to invite them all to the table. That's called telling the story. So Joe, thank you for inspiring me to come out here and tell the story. Can I share with you guys something about my show? Why it matters? Yeah, sure I can. Because I open it the same way every time. I'm going to share with you the opener. We believe in freedom of speech. We believe in medical freedom and family health freedom. They're not the same things, but if you're looking for that, reach out to a chiropractor in your city or your neighborhood. They'll help you with your family's needs. We believe in innate intelligence, universal intelligence, and the educated intelligence. We believe in supporting subluxation-based chiropractic. We believe that when man or woman the physical gets adjusted, it connects them to man or woman the spiritual. I say, that sounds like a lot of woo-woo, but that's chiropractic. And then I welcome my guest on. And that's what I want to do for all of you. I want to welcome you onto the show the same way, because I want to tell your story. I want to share the big idea. I want to step in the gap where it's the hardest to stand, where the wind blows the toughest, and where it pushes me back as hard as it can. And I want to stand there at the tip of the spear, and I want to support you guys, because I know you guys have my back. And it's a beautiful world when you know you're supported. I walk around this world sometimes by myself, but I know anywhere that I go, the reason I do this is because I'll get an adjustment anywhere, in any city, in any state, in any country, whenever I want, because I support you guys. And you guys will always adjust me. You always show up for me. You always take me to the place I need to go. You always make room for me. And I love you as my family. And that's an authentic announcement to this world, is I love you because you love what I love, and I'll never go this world and be subluxated because you guys all have my back. I'm going to run out of time. I got like 13 minutes left up here, but I'll do my best to make talking points that matter to you. If I cut my finger right now, do I have to look at it and tell it to heal? No. Because innate is always on its job. Innate will heal my finger from that cut. It will scab it over, it will scar it, it will heal it. In a week, I won't even know I cut my finger. Who in the room knows who Sid Williams is? Yeah, he started Life College of Chiropractic. And he had these Friday morning assemblies that he would make all the students come to. And he would take his keys out of his pocket. Do you guys know drop the key story? So Sid would take his keys out of his pocket and he'd drop them to the ground. And he'd say, boy, chiropractic works just like gravity. It works whether you believe it or not. And as I got to understand that message, doing all these 800 screens that I've done, the 11,000 plus patients that I've scheduled in 11,624 new patients in 10 years. And yeah, you can clap for that. And when people come to me and they say, I believe in chiropractic, or I don't believe in chiropractic. And I say, look, chiropractic's not a belief system. It's a healing art. And if you want to come in for that, I can get you set up to come in for that. And then I go a little bit further and I joke with them, because I think you can't always be so damn serious like I am. Sometimes you have to make people laugh. And I say, you know what a belief system is? The belief system is Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny. Chiropractic is a healing art. So there's a threshold there. People see me as inviting, and then I get them and I look them right in their eye. And I say, the good news is, I know we can help you. And when you tell somebody that you know that you can help them, you see the pounds of stress that person in front of you has been carrying around for their whole damn life, because nobody's ever looked them in their eye and told them that they could actually be helped. They send them to the next specialist. They send them for the next report. They send them for the labs. They send them to the pharmacist. And no one ever looks them into their eyes and say, you know what the good news is? I know I can help you. So that's a trust bond. I build that trust with people just by looking in their eyes and telling them one thing. I tell them the truth. And there's not one person that walks around this world that's subluxated that has a better quality of life than somebody that's getting adjusted regularly. I don't care. So this is RFK Jr. If you guys like politics, yes or no, doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you a quick story about RFK Jr. and why what he's doing matters. Because I really believe he started this movement in America that was first started by Billy DeMoss. Billy DeMoss. He started something called Make America Healthy Again. Well, can we give a round of applause for Billy DeMoss?